Today on the Marvel Cinematic Universe podcast, we have a trailer to discuss. Marvel has given us this glorious gift of the Secret Invasion trailer, this first one, and we are going to break it down. All that and more of this that we have no control over.
Welcome to the Marvel Cinematic Universe podcast. My name is Matthew Carroll.
And I'm Jeff Randall.
And I'm Ashley Coffin.
Were you entertained by his opening?
I was.
Break it down.
I mean,
it's Hulk Jeff is kind of seemed like what was going on there.
I mean, it's just, it's exciting. Sometimes you just gotta get in there,
In there. Yeah, you got to. So I guess we should watch the trailer real quick. Does that sound like a good idea? Okay, so we're gonna be breaking down the Secret Invasion trailer. We're gonna watch it real quick with everybody, and then we're gonna go frame by frame. So here we go. By the way, if you are listening to this on the audio version, which the vast majority of you always do, there are tens of thousands of you listening in the audio version probably, and but if you go to the video version at youtube.com/strandedpanda, that's it. Yeah, youtube.com/strandedpanda. You can watch along with us as we're doing the frame by frames. And we're really trying to grow on YouTube because we really want to. So help us out.
You could watch us. You could watch the trailer. You could watch us watching the trailer.
Yeah, we're all going to do that together right now.
We may or may not be drinking.
Take a shot every time you see a scroll. They all could be scrolls. It's all shots, baby. All right.
Keep shooting, baby.
Super Scrolls.
So, how many shots for Super Scrolls? Okay, Secret Invasion trailer. Here
Doubles.
We go.
For years, you've been avoiding Earth. I have called for your help plenty of other times, and you've been pretty content to let those calls go straight to voicemail.
Yeah, well, this is different. How much do you know about your security detail?
What do you mean, how much do I know about him?
Fury, we're gonna be very careful now.
You're in no shape for this fight that lies before us.
This is just the beginning.
This is my war alone. And I'm the last person standing between them and what they really want. And what is that?
All right.
Oh my God, I'm so ready.
Work.
What? What are you talking about?
Work.
Oh, like work, like the trailer. I don't know. I'm confused by your work.
Everybody, work. Including the music was working, everything.
Oh, it was working.
Ooh,
I get it.
God.
I get it. Sorry, I'm not cool enough. Yeah, so
You need a couple more drag queen friends.
So I think this is looking freaking great. I am super excited to talk about it. We talked a little bit on our cast earlier this week about D23, but what did you guys think of just the trailer in general?
I mean, I'm very excited. Like Winter Soldier style kind of stuff is my favorite. Now they're putting the space stuff in, but it looks like it's going to be in a very grounded way. I don't know if that makes sense, but I am excited for like just action.
Yeah.
Space grounded.
Bring them all down. Just come on down.
They landed is what it is. No, it's the music, the look and feel, like all of the pieces are there for this to feel exactly like the Winter Soldier all over again. And like the Winter Soldier was not a bad film at all. Like,
one of the best.
that is a hell of a movie to follow in the spiritual footsteps of, I would say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just and like Cordo B said in the chat, a space action spy thriller. Like all of those words together is just like, how does that work? How?
See, as a guy who grew up with sci-fi, that feels very at home to me. Like, you know, all the shows I love have like good episodes like that. But like having, you know, an episode of the MCU, as I put it last week, fit in that genre is very exciting to me. Do we have any idea what Emily Clark is doing in this? Amelia Clark is doing in this show? Like,
don't know, don't care. Khaleesi Bendini. I love her so much. I don't care what she's doing or who she is. I'm just happy to see her.
I definitely feel that. I just feel like Amelia Clark is such a big name from Game of Thrones. She had a couple flops, which kind of lowered her star a little bit, I feel like.
Oh my God, that movie with... I'm not even going to get into it.
Talk about the Terminator?
No. It was like a love romance movie.
Oh. What do you think about Amelia Clark as Varanki?
I don't know who Varanki is.
Varanki is the Skrull Queen.
Ooh, I like that a lot.
Yes. But do you think they're going to go queen trope? I mean, we don't want to typecast this girl.
We all know how that ends when she's the queen.
Yeah.
It's how it should have ended.
Perfectly. She'll get stabbed by somebody that's going to be Norman Osborn, right?
Ooh, that would be good.
Yikes.
That would be good. No, I think something like that. I don't know about, Varanki, but like, or even a Skrull, but I think she's going to be someone we're going to continue to see, I guess is my point. We don't know who she is yet, so I feel like they're hiding that for a reason. And once they reveal like who she is, I think it's going to be someone who has a bigger role to play in the Marvel Universe, not just a one-off.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so. Because I wanted to see more of her in Star Wars, and then that really didn't go anywhere.
Right. Okay, we won't get into it, but that Solo movie, like, I know there's lots of problems with it, but like, it set up things that I really wanted to see going forward. Like, I was really excited about that plot line, and I still think there's room, but...
Yeah. You're Darth Maul's Padawan? Yes, girl.
Yeah.
Where are we going?
Or at least a servant of, and like, yeah, I want to see more of that. Okay, do you guys ready to get into the frame by frame?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we talked in our last episode a little bit about the trailer, so let's just jump right into the frame by frame. We're gonna go as slow as we can while getting through it. And if anybody has
trees,
there are trees. We begin.
Is that a scientist that turned himself into a tree?
I don't think that's the case. But this is a very long shot of the trees. Actually, when I was testing earlier to see if the frame by frame was working, it's like 4 seconds in and nothing changes on the screen at all. And I was like, I don't think this frame by frame is working. But that's, just that sets the tone for this like moody, slow drip trailer. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Starts out very fire in the sky.
Yeah.
Right. Like the with the beam coming down, I'm thinking like I'm feeling a lot of like the day the earth stood still kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And that's what's so great is we're talking about a movie called Secret Invasion, and we're opening up on this, clearly spaceship trope, but it's a character we know and love stepping out. And that's just a great inversion of that trope.
Is it a character that we know and love?
I think so.
Because Hill said for years you've been avoiding Earth.
Yeah.
Years.
I would think after Endgame, and where are we? We're like a couple years after that at where we are now.
Well, we know after, like, that's the question. We've asked it many times. When did he start being a Skrull?
Yeah.
Because we've talked,
since when has he been a squirrel?
What?
Don't you remember that?
No.
Voicemail translation?
Oh, right.
Oh my God, all the squirrels coming down from
that's right.
outer space barrette. I'm like, what the hell is he saying?
So
Look at Fury walking in like Life Aquatic, like Steve from Life Aquatic.
Steve Zuzu.
Oh,
yeah. beautifully silhouetted. Like you said, it feels like Close Encounters of the Third Kind or Fire in the Sky or whatever. It's just really good. I want to look closely at everything. We got a bar.
I want to look at every patron's face. Well, like the vibe that I'm getting about The Day the Earth Stood Still, like with it being like even if it's the more recent, less good one, we had Keanu Reeves coming down as the familiar face the familiar face that has been put on by an alien when they abducted him so many years ago or whatever. Like this is what makes me unsure, and like with it being Skrulls, it makes me very unsure about Fury. Like, and like it could be Skrulls, it could be a life model decoy, it could be like it could be anything.
Yeah, absolutely.
Never know with Fury. He's got plans on plans on plans. His plans have plans.
He's the spy.
He's the spy.
So we get a bar. I'm like looking really closely, but I'm not seeing any Easter eggs.
Listen, I'm not going to lie. If someone could come down and live my life and go to my job and I could just hang out up in space and take 5 every day.
Who's got my shoes?
Every day. The
Every
second
day.
I figured that out, that would be my life.
Yeah. Like, I'm out. Y'all have fun being me. It sucks. Good luck.
It's cool on some days.
We got them two sitting across from each other. I feel like this chessboard is kind of meaningful. It's like, they're the spies, this like intellectual game they play, and they're kind of set aside it, almost like they're across the chessboard. I think that's kind of a cool shot.
She's got her little cute Queen's Gambit haircut going on. She's like, where's the pills? That's all I think about with chess now, chess and pills. I watched Queen's Gambit.
So this is Maria Hill we're talking about. Maria Hill has entered the picture. He meets her at a bar, and she tells him that...
No makeup.
Why? Ugh.
I feel like, can somebody get me a full concealer foundation anywhere? Please. Did you bring that from space?
Do you have the Fifth Element box?
So she says that he's been avoiding Earth for lots of years. I really want to know how long he's been gone. He just looks so different from his Far From Home counterpart. That beard.
He really does. Like that, the beard, the lack of eye patch.
It's like Norway realness going on. Like
yeah, this is
he's like, I've been in this
Norwegian
fish
life.
town for 5 years, just doing nothing.
Doing nothing. And he was drinking something. Like,
yeah.
And the way that he said this one's different there, like it didn't feel like he was just matter-of-factly saying, oh yes, this case is different. It was like, well, this one's different. Like it
matters.
It felt like maybe he was drunk.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
I didn't get that.
They're in a bar. I mean, when in Rome.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it's like, if you start drinking like outer space booze, do you get a higher tolerance? Because I wouldn't be cool with that. I would need to know beforehand if this was going to change. Like once you drink space alcohol, you can't have Earth alcohol anymore. That would be a hard pass.
Yeah, ruined.
Yeah, you need to give affirmative consent for that kind of stuff. It's like, I need to be fully informed.
Sign this waiver.
He goes from one bar to another, a higher class bar, if you will, and we get
Restoration
roadie.
Hardware.
I love the color in that shot, though. The like how everything except for the lit shelving behind the bar is all just like super muted and dull, but the lit shelving behind the bar is like very vibrant gold.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah. Gorgeous.
I really like. I want to think that like there's a meaning, there's some sort of hidden meaning to it, and I want to say that I know what it is, but I have no freaking clue on either of those things.
I could make something up.
Well, when important people have lunches, they get everybody out of like the Four Seasons. That was like the Ritz or something, and they get everybody out of there so they can have their sit down.
No, it's emblematic of the fact that like the old world is what you're sitting around, and then you've got this new sort of laser light show coming from behind the bar, and that's what's really going on. The Flash is all being hidden behind the bar. The Skrulls are here. It all looks like the same old, but the Skrulls are hidden underneath.
Bottom shelf.
For this podcast, did I just get bottom shelved? For this episode,
they're hiding on the. Okay. They're hiding there. They're right behind that bottle of Yaquins or whatever the plastic.
Is that Ben Mendelsohn in this shot?
It is.
No,
it looks so much like Martin Freeman
Baggins.
to me. It is
that
Martin 100%
Freeman. Is what Martin Freeman.
I said, is it Ben Mendelsohn?
That's not Ben Mendelsohn. That's Frodo Baggins.
I didn't know
that's Everett Ross.
I had no idea he was in this.
Everett Ross.
I'd forgotten that. So we get Everett Ross back. That's rad. Makes sense.
Yeah. I don't remember him outside of, like, I guess the last time we saw him was in Black Panther, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We haven't seen him since. Like, where'd he go?
Yeah.
Did he get snapped? Did he go with Fury?
Mm-hmm.
He may have. He may have done both of those things.
He's done all of
We have a lady
things.
in a bank retrieving a gun. Any thoughts?
She pulls it out of an envelope, like out of a bubble envelope.
Yeah,
Like,
she got that from FedEx or something.
Yeah. Can you just? I didn't know. They're real loosey goosey with their rules anymore.
right?
And that got dropped off by someone in like a Toyota Corolla. They threw it from the yard, from the street. Caught it on the doorbell. Ring.
All right. So we have someone breaking into somewhere. Is that what this is?
That looks like Fury's beard in the background.
Maybe. I can't really tell. I think his beard's grayer than that. Do we get another shot here to give us context, or is that just it? Yeah, maybe it is. It's Talos and Fury, because that red shirt. Yeah, you're right. So I'm guessing this is Talos opening this door, and then Talos and Fury walking down the street together, saying, "We got to be careful now."
Now.
Okay, what is happening here? I see a hexagon.
Pods.
Yeah, no. Okay, so to give a description for the audio listener, we got a room full of what looks like bodies. I'm guessing these are the people who are being impersonated.
Yeah.
Like these are. I don't.
This is the prison,
Right. I don't know if this is how Skrulls
Look at
work.
the bars.
Yep. Well, it looks more like a
I pointed
balcony.
Like you could see what I'm looking.
It looks more like a balcony up there. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see
than
that.
prison
maybe.
bars, but.
Maybe.
So in some versions of these kinds of body snatcher stories, they have to keep the people alive to like access their memories and stuff. But I don't think that's the case with Skrulls. Do Skrulls get their memories and powers and such, or is it just their
they
look?
get the surface level memories, but if you remember in Captain Marvel, they were poking around in her memories, like trying to go farther back and farther back.
Yeah. Okay, well, if I had to guess, this looks like they are. I mean, they've literally got something wrapped around their brain.
Yeah, that looks like alien face suckers are around their face. This is not the room I would ever want to be in.
That looks to me like they are extracting memories and keeping these people alive.
We know what happens in the next room.
Yeesh. I do not want to xenomorph.
Yeah. I don't want to xenomorphs.
I don't want to xenomorph. No xenomorphs, please.
Oh man, the shot where Ben Mendelsohn comes across the table at that guy, like I didn't realize it the first time around.
Is it coming up still?
Yeah, sorry.
Right here. Okay.
Oh, I agree. I
This
didn't
one right
notice it either. All of them are wearing the same damn outfit, and then I was like, "Wait a minute, they're the same person." I
Yeah,
did
they're
not
the same
notice that
person.
change.
Oh, that change is rad. Oh man, I was wondering.
Yeah.
See, like I hadn't seen this fast enough
was
or
like,
slow enough.
There's a lot of good-looking men dressed in black suits in this restaurant. What is going on?
But yeah, it looks like two of them are already him from the beginning. The ones on the far left are just already him, and then he leaps across, and then
it's just easier on the VFX team
effects
that way.
budget. Yeah, man,
Not a
that
good
is-
look. Don't do that in public. Everyone's going to look at you.
So yes, there's someone sitting at a table, and Talos jumps at him.
Wonder what he said.
And then all of the patrons of the restaurant become the same guy, as if to like show solidarity, as if they're all on the same side or something. Which is interesting because we've talked a lot about if the Skrulls are going to be good or bad, because the only Skrulls we've met have been these sort of rebel against the Kree Skrulls. But in this case, we see that if Talos is like lunging at one of them, it seems like they are doing something
Super
that Talos
Skrulls,
isn't down
they're the bad
with.
guys, right? The Super Skrulls.
Super Skrulls, I think, are like a specific type. A specific Skrull was the Super Skrull, and he was like based on. I don't know. The one that I know of is based on like Fantastic Four powers and stuff.
Yeah, he like combines all of the Fantastic
Oh
Four
yeah,
powers.
that's a problem.
But there are Super Skrulls though. Like it wasn't just him. They're more powerful Skrulls, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, I think the original Super Skrull was that one, and then they've since expanded, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Holy Agent Smith, Batman.
Yeah. Purpose that drives us.
That looks so much better than that version, Matrix Reloaded.
Oh yeah. I love the way he's just sitting there just like, no, you guys hold on.
Yeah.
Like,
Hold
we're
back.
gonna be okay. We're
cool.
having a conversation.
There's 50 of me.
Yeah.
All right, next we get an explosion of some sort. I'm guessing this is terrorist actions of the Skrulls, probably trying to lead
All
the
of those
world in
poor
some
food
direction.
carts. What did they do? What were they doing besides trying to serve the people?
Nothing. What country is this?
Best crab cakes.
We got some language on this banner over here. Apa.
That's Cyrillic.
Cyrillic?
Let me just put on my glasses. Ugh.
Okay.
Everything's blurry. I have no idea.
It's the alphabet. That's the alphabet that they use in the Russian language.
Okay.
But it's not just Russian that uses it.
I don't recognize this square where this explosion is happening, but it looks like
Someone
some sort of
says
Eastern European.
in the chat it looks Russian,
Yeah.
but I don't know. It just looks old and European.
Yeah, I definitely think Russia or Eastern Europe for sure. Okay, and then we have a pretty creepy moment of this lady walking in with some clamps.
Are those scissors?
They're gonna do something to
What
this
are we
guy.
gonna do? Torture time in her
Torture
bun.
time.
Torture time.
That's right. I was terrifying to be tortured by someone who looks like the librarian at your middle school. Hi, I'm here to rip off your toenails.
It's like,
I don't want that. No, thank you.
I just don't know who's good and who's bad in this yet at all, or like who's a Skrull and who's not. It's going to be so interesting because like this lady, I could see her as like maybe a Varanki or whatever.
Oh, I
like,
forgot that she was in this. What is her name? Coleman. That is a
What is she from?
two-time Oscar-winning actress from The Favorite. Olivia Colman. She won the Oscar for Best Actress 2 years in a row. She's amazing, and the fact that we're getting like these huge actors in these like the DC. Did you hear me? In these Disney shows is amazing. I love her.
You're in no shape for this fight.
A lot of people are wearing maroon. Throwing that out there.
Truth. I wonder if this person is S.H.I.E.L.D. or a Skrull. I just don't know.
Who do you mean by this person? Do you mean the person in the chair?
The lady that Fury's talking to.
Oh.
Fury's talking to like
Olivia
middle-aged
Colman.
lady, Olivia Colman, who is
Queen Elizabeth II in The Crown.
she seems like
I'm
she's a little in
curious.
God rest her
control.
soul.
I'm curious what she's walking into in the what looks to be like the meat cooler.
Yeah.
Meat
Like,
cooler.
There's a yeah. Bump it back a bit, Matt.
Yeah, here we go. They're walking to the meat cooler.
She's
there's
going
a
to
hanging
pull the toenails
pig.
off.
Yeah.
She's delivering the tools to pull the toenails, or she's going to pull the toenails herself.
I love a boss who gets involved. Like I'm not.
She's not better than you. She's going to get her hands dirty.
I get my hands dirty too.
I dig that too.
But just like, who is this guy? He's either duct taped or chained to the chair.
I'm going to go with duct tape and chains. That sounds like my kind of night. What's going on?
Oh, it's that kind of party.
This makes me think it's a little misdirect because I feel like it's probably not torture. I feel like they're probably trying to figure out what he is. Like I bet he's a Skrull.
Yeah, they're not torturing that guy at all. What are they doing with his head knocked back like that?
No, I was saying like they're examining him. It's like
it's an examination.
Yeah.
What's in that nose of
I'm
yours?
going to examine your throat with this knife.
I mean, I'm not saying they're not hurting him. I'm just saying like I bet it's something like they're
He's
trying to
dead.
test the bounds of the Skrulls, like see what they can do to make it become Skrull-like or something like that, you know.
What was she's got like the never-ending story brooch on there. What is that?
I have no clue.
It's the Targaryens.
Another
dragons.
X on the background.
What?
In the back right, there's a
I see it. It
some
looks like
device
a
that looks
weird-
like a hex.
Weird phone from the 90s.
Okay. Let's see. Going forward, back to where we were. Olivia Colman talking to
She
Fury.
smiled. She's excited to go do whatever she's about to do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is the same room. They're inside that cooler because there's a pig hanging, but they're breaking out. It looks like, or
That looks like
something's
someone
breaking
coming in.
Something's coming in. Yeah,
Could be.
man, that's just reminding me of the Punisher. Partially because that guy kind of looked like the Punisher a little bit, but also, do you guys remember the fridge scene from the Punisher, like season 2?
Kind of.
No.
It was dark.
I don't.
It was real dark. There's like a terrorist inside the. There's like a domestic terrorist inside the freezer, and he like convinces him to blow himself up. He's
That's
like,
my guy.
"Oh, it's so
You
dark."
know what? Just do the world a favor, guy.
He is.
You know?
He's just like, yeah. You've gone too far. You've broken your oath. Like you're not doing anything for this country. You've abandoned it. Like, and Frank Castle convinces him to kill himself. It's really disgusting.
Just
ugh.
do it. It's best. But
It's messed up, but really good.
you know,
There's Amelia, and then Amelia, and then Jon Snow. Right
Yeah.
on the next shot.
Jessame.
It's a crow.
Oh, you guys haven't watched The Sandman?
Oh no, I haven't seen Sandman yet.
You know, if there were another crow, which there's room on that branch, I would be thinking Odin, because he always has his two ravens.
Oh yeah.
Please, the bird's up there like, nevermore.
Yeah.
I see you burying your friend under that little tree.
What is he doing? He's kneeling on a.
He was gardening something.
He's like kneeling on a bird bath or some fountain.
Yeah, he's got one foot up on a bird bath thing, and the bird is annoyed that he's on his bath.
He's like,
Bruh, I got to shower.
excuse
Move. I gotta go to
me."
work.
All right, so where are we here? Any ideas? Can y'all catch any? It looks it's English. There's English being spoken.
It's some form of
I
city.
It is a metropolitan area.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Maybe it's London.
You're being really helpful.
I think actually it is London.
I think it might
'cause
be.
on the left under the word, or under what looks like the word rebel, you see LOND
Yep, you're right.
before it goes behind
called
the sign.
it.
Totally right. Good call.
Nailed it.
Well, let's look up Rebel London. I bet that's like an actual place.
That's an American bar, obviously.
Oof. We get the Department of Damage Control in here as
Mhm.
well. Like we got Damage Control, we got Everett Ross, we got Skrulls out the wazoo. Like there's so much going on in this friggin' series.
Space light beams.
What's that room number on the door?
I can't see it.
I'm gonna see if I can blow it up a little bit and see,
Nerp.
because I feel like it's the kind of
That's
thing
gonna
that
be
would be
important.
an Easter egg. You know, like it might be like one of the comics.
Does it say 616?
It looks like it says N8107.
Yeah, in 8107.
Somebody give that a goog.
I wonder if it's like Nick Fury number 8 that was on 10/7 or something. You know, 10 of 07, October of 07 or something like that, or January 07. I don't know. Just thought N8.
Could be issue number 107.
Yeah.
Laser baby. What's in there?
Don't know. Let's get to speculating.
Laser baby.
AR4. We get another number.
You know how much I love numbers.
They mean things in Marvel. They're always something.
It's a very small case.
Yeah.
Whoever's in there is like, what is it? Willow? Is Willow in there?
Good.
Just a little hand came up.
Gosh. If I had to guess, this is probably like a cryostasis chamber for like their offspring or something. You know, like how they're probably looking for a new home or something, and they need to like, you know,
We need to pause the babies.
Oh, they're like, you know what we're going to do? We're going to put all our kids on ice. We'll get back to that later.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
It's
circle back.
stressful. It's a lot to deal with right now.
I'm not in any good place to be a parent at this moment.
I'm going to come back to you in like a good 10 years.
yeah, on the run from the Kree. It's not a good time.
I'm down. If that's what the scrolls are about, sign me up.
It could be. It's very much that Man of Steel plot, you know, but it's been in a lot of stuff. So
That looks like Russian on that door.
yeah, that
It does.
more Cyrillic.
But what I'm very intrigued by this this frame that's being constructed in there.
There's a structure inside of this door with Russian writing, and someone's welding. It almost
Time travel.
time travel or space travel. I could see like a portal.
Oh, it's
that's gonna bring
Amelia.
people. Yep, Amelia's.
Deep smoke eye
there.
looking good girl.
But that's not in the same place. Like this person, we can't see who this is.
She got that leather jacket and the same hair. So that's definitely Amelia.
That's not a. That's like a red jacket though.
But
The one that we're seeing right here. This is like a red
Same
fabric.
hairstyle though.
Is it? I mean, you guys tell
we'll
me.
go
I'm
into
bad
the
at-
next scene.
Those aren't the same jacket, but it could be the same hair.
Mm.
It's like a red fabric, and then the next thing is like a black leather jacket. Very Jessica Jones.
There's faces. There's faces on the wall.
It's crazy.
What's that?
We've seen all of this. Yeah, there are faces on the wall. It does make
We
me.
have so much content and no answers.
Yeah, there's like nothing in this trailer that's giving anything away. I'm shocked that we're seeing Emilia Clarke here with a gun, and then it cuts to one Skrull in a courtyard yelling at a bunch of people, and it makes me wonder. Like, we haven't seen any other Skrulls, and there's like no other confirmed Skrulls in this entire trailer, which is except for that guy who changes into 15 of himself. But
or that guy that has his friends make a bunch of copies of himself.
yeah,
Quarter coat. Yeah. Looking good at high tea.
I don't think I recognize any of the guys behind the Skrull, but it does look like it's in the same environment that Fury is walking into.
Yeah. Like middle school abandoned shower room. Uh-oh, here come the fuzz.
Yep, next shot, it's a bunch of police coming down the road.
looks like
missiles.
police
Motorcade. Uh-oh, is that a missile?
Yeah, missiles flying
Ooh,
at them.
this is an assassination if I've ever seen one.
Oof, yeah. Looks like some sort of military coup is
Helicopter assassination. Oh, no.
Well, that's what happened in Iron Man 3.
happening. Yeah,
Here's what happened.
indeed. I watched Iron Man 1 and 2 with my niece the last 2 days, and she's like,
That's fun.
oh, can we watch Iron Man 3? I was like, not yet. You have to watch Thor and Captain America and Avengers, and then we can watch Iron Man 3.
This time before Doctor Strange, one of my girlfriends was like, I'm excited to see this movie. Should I watch anything before Multiverse of Madness? I was like,
Shit.
Marina, how much time do you have, girl? Like, I don't even know what to say.
That's hilarious. It's so funny. Okay, so big explosion takes out at least one of the cars. Helicopter flying in. Some sort of motorcade. Some sort of
Is
political
that Air Force
assassination.
One in the background?
Ooh, let's see.
I don't feel like Air Force One is parked that
Yeah,
close
I
to
don't- I
a
think it's
regular
just a-
highway.
Looks like
That's
just
a Delta. That's a Delta, girl. I mean, the Southwest.
it could be some sort of airfield in the background.
It's
It is definitely
it's a
an
Spirit
airfield.
plane.
Yeah. That's the Become a Spirit Airlines. That doesn't look like a normal highway.
Though killing the president would kind of stir things up a bit.
Yeah?
It definitely goes with the vibe of what's going on here. Like
And it's
they're
like,
trying
oh,
to
I
topple
gotta-
governments and
Drop this Nordic fisherman look and get back to my threads.
yeah.
Get that popped collar back, you know?
It's like, I said, bitch, be cool.
Tell that bitch to chill.
Very cool logo coming
Very
in. like
green.
the green translucent.
The halvesies.
Yeah, I dig it. Okay. Well, I feel like we saw a lot and didn't
We
really
went through
learn
it frame by frame and got nothing out of it.
anything. Yeah. So, yeah, there you go. Okay, let's see. Vermilion1 says that's Air Force One behind the motorcade. That is possible, for sure. I can't tell if it's Air Force One, but it does look like
what
some sort
screamed
of...
Air Force One? I didn't see a seal.
Yeah, I didn't either.
There were presidential seals on the vehicle that was flipping over, but no, the plane, like, it's got the that blue swoosh on the white that I believe Air Force One is known for. I could be completely wrong.
Yeah, I don't
Did
know.
they have a yellow? Did I imagine a yellow swoosh on there?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that it is blue and white, but I also don't see presidential seals on the motorcade, but unless I'm missing them.
Well, DC's
when
license
the-
plates are white and black like that.
Bump it
The
forward.
Government
Right.
official.
Yeah, no, this is definitely like government officials of some sort.
Keep going forward. Keep going forward. It's when the car is flipping toward the camera. You can see the seal
right
there on the door.
You're right. But what's weird is there's only one guy in that car.
Well, it's one guy that we saw in the back seat.
I thought that was
Somebody
the
else was
front seat.
driving.
thought
I
it
didn't
was the
see
front
anybody in the back seat.
seat. Yeah, I thought that was a shot of the front seat, but you might be right. I'll go back to it. But
He's like, worst day at work ever.
I can't tell for sure if that's a presidential seal. It is some sort of seal on the truck.
Yep.
I would assume. I mean, that's probably it.
It's some sort of political figure, and it has a seal. See, yeah, I thought that was the front seat. But
That
you might
does
be
look
right.
like the front seat to me, but you're right.
It might be the back seat, and that's like the third row.
I've
back there.
never had a car that
You've
big,
never had a car that big.
so I can't relate.
I mean, we had the Megavan in Vegas, right?
Oh, I know, but I drove that most of the time for a minute.
That's fair.
That was fun.
You never looked back.
No,
Okay, well, that gets us to the end. 2023. I guess we'll know more.
which is only a couple months away.
Yeah, it's truth.
Yeah.
Truth.
When though? Like, tell us.
Yeah, it does
When
not
in
say.
2023?
Does not say. So yeah, if anybody else out there who's watching along noticed anything we didn't, hit us up in the chat with @StrandedPandaTV. We got Waterfall Angel says they probably are going to kill the president / whoever is next in line until they get to be a Skrull. Yeah, I think that's pretty likely.
Skrulls replacing the president or Skrulls replacing like political leaders is like, that's classic Skrull trope.
Yeah,
Classic scrolls.
for sure. Classic Skrull. Cool. Well, I'm really excited, and I feel like they're being super cagey right now with what's going on in this actual movie, or this show. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
So-
Good on them.
Yeah, I
Good
agree.
on
Keep it a
completely.
mystery.
I agree completely.
I mean, the show is about a secret invasion, which is a mysterious thing, so they need to keep us in the dark,
Yeah.
right?
absolutely. Well, guys, I guess
Lie to
we're
me,
gonna
Mark.
wrap because we're gonna go next and talk about Werewolf by Night. That trailer also has a lot of little things in it that we're gonna try to catch. So,
Something else we don't know anything about.
So if you're listening to this, again, it's available in video form. It's youtube.com/strandedpanda. You can watch along with us. Both this episode and the Werewolf by Night episode will be there. And Werewolf by Night will be in the both feeds right shortly after the Secret Invasion gets up. Well, thanks guys for joining us. Peace.
Until next time, true believers.
Bye.
Thank you for joining us for the Marvel Cinematic Universe podcast. Available everywhere you get podcasts, and now a video version streaming live on twitch.tv/strandedpandatv and available at youtube.com/strandedpanda. And if you'd like to learn more about all of our other podcasts, geeky projects, and ways to support the network, visit strandedpanda.com.